Hey guys, welcome to the Kimball project. So I've had a major oil leak in my car for a while now, and I've had a 30FF code that's been driving me nuts. Behind me is my 335i, it's 2008, it's got an N54 engine, so I've decided to take on the project of doing this myself and replacing the oil pan gasket. And then I noticed that my wastegates on my turbos had a lot of play in them, so I'm going to replace those as well. So the video I've taken, it took me about 3 weeks, 3 weekends to get everything done. I didn't get all the video because of, I don't have all the correct camera set up, and my camera stopped recording, so I got pretty much a majority of it. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, got the coolant reservoir out, the vacuum canisters out, remove that heat shield and the vacuum solenoids. And you can see the turbos right there. That's just for the top. Had to pull off the intercooler. In order to get to the drain plug, which is up in here somewhere. My radiator drain plug. Okay, so here's my 335i. have an N54 engine. I tried to record the whole process of taking the oil pan gasket off and all that stuff, and taking off my turbos, but my cameras just didn't record. They kept shutting off, all that type of stuff. So unfortunately, I'm halfway through the project. The project is to replace the oil pan gasket and fix the wastegates on the turbos, because they were loose and they were giving me a 30FF code, which is a low boost code. As you can see, I've taken a good amount of stuff off the engine. Took out the vacuum canisters, the windshield wiper fluid reservoir. I got the turbos off. Got my serpentine belt off for the oil pan. I had to take off the power steering pump. My charge pipe, had to take it off. Then do the steering link. And under the car, I took off the subframe, the power steering rack. You can actually see it right there hanging. I got it bungeed up. There's the power steering pump. I got my oil pan off. Oil pan is off. Unfortunately, when I took the oil pan off, this bolt right here was broken and it was floating in the oil pan. That's a bolt to my oil pump. That's my oil pump right there. So I had to wait for that. There's the side of the engine. I have a couple of broken screws I got to get out there. So today I finally received my bolts for my oil pump, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in and replace the other main ones, mounting it on. And then I'm going to put the oil pan gasket and the oil pan back on, so that I can start putting this thing back together.
Alright, turbo's in, lines are on, heat shield's in. Time to put in my coolant line. I have my turbos fully installed. All my lines run, my coolant lines, my outlet lines, got my water pump thermostat back in. Now, got my intercooler in. Now I got to put on my downpipes. So let's see. Alright, so missed out on quite a bit of footage because I was having a hard time with these downpipes. The O2 sensors were into some tough to reach places. The bolts they gave me were the wrong size, so I had to go get some new bolts. As you can see, the O2 sensor is over here. They should actually be up on top. And then over here they slanted it again. I don't think I can get a good picture of that. So I had to reroute the wires for those. They look good. Who knows if they're going to do what they're supposed to do.